2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Time for the second shot into the first. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Outstanding approach shot. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the event. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with a 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Nicely done. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one heading towards the green.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Just didn't drop. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Tee shot is looking good here. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Go on, get in the hole. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. And there it is. He's currently tied for 7th. The 4th at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Sitting at 1 under the card in a share of 7th. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, well played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. That should set up another chance. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Ouch, that hurts. 8 feet to the cup. Nice line. And in it goes for the par. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Here's HV3. What a... Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Oh, beautiful little pitch shot down the hill. Thank you. Gets it to go. Great shot.
The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Come on, you're better than that. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
That lie was so bad, I didn't think they'd be able to get it anywhere near there.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Putting for par. And there it is. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Handy out of the bunker there. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Okay, steady now. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Sitting at -1 in a share of 10th position. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Henny, how's that ball lying?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Right up in the canopy of the trees. Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 10th place. Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
That's tracking. And that's for birdie. Well holed. To the top 5 he goes. Will Zalatoris currently in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Oh, it's time to check on the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. That's tidy. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader.
Club up. I like this play.
Wow, what a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Oh, what a super shot. And that will take him to 2 under. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Here's Harold Varner III. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and there he is, Will Zalatoris, your leader. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number. because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Got some good distance on that one. And here we are with the third shot. 3 shots off the lead. Good shot there, Beamer. Trying to get 3 under par with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, just missed. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
They've holed it. That's very gutsy.
With that putt, they went from the outhouse to the penthouse.
The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Going with the 7. Yeah, nicely played. This putt will move them to 3 under par. That'll sting a bit. An opportunity to make a par here. Oh, what a stroke. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, this looks pure. That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. And that impressive young man, Will Zalatoris, currently leads this one. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. That was a gallant attempt. A par putt on the table. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Ooh, right by the hole. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
These are on rails, looking good.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Opting for the 5-iron.
Ooh, yeah. This one's headed right.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Harold Varner III setting up his next. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. He's 2 shots back. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's a pretty handy shot. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. And with that, this round comes to a close. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for 4th. On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances?
Final round, they're in the top 5, but let's face it, Their golf hasn't been stellar this week. It's been good, but not stellar. That's what the leaders in front of them are doing, stellar golf. So this player really needs to make something happen going into this final round if they have any hope to win.
I know I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Time to face a par 4 now. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And he's down there.
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
On a nice line.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And now they're sitting in second place behind Xander Schauffele. Welcome to this hole. That's a par 4. Yeah, this is a quality-looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out one early a few times, but then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Getting ready to play their third. Just one stroke back and right in it. He has this putt to save his par. Hey, that's a chance. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Xander Schauffele currently on top of the leaderboard here. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
That dog will hunt.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here. That's frustrating. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. Ouch, that hurts. Bogey putt coming up here. And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is looking around 115 yards out. All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look. Putt is underway.
And a sight we're used to seeing a lot, Xander Schauffele in top spot.
We have a par 4 on this one. That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's.
From about 100 yards. Just 2 shots behind.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Come on, get down. That's a good-looking shot there. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
It was on a good line. 7 feet to the cup.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Okay, as we move along, it's Xander Schauffele in first place.
We've reached the 8th hole. Going with the hybrid. That's just inside the range. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. This one's tracking. Just didn't drop. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place.
Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. Well, that's a handy shot. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Just 3 strokes back.
Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Good stroke. Yeah, we'll take that. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Time for the 2nd shot at the 10th. Just putting on a ball-striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
This putt for a spot in the top 5.
Just hammered that through the line. Big putt for par coming up. This looks good.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. It's heading to the rough for mine.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
Going with the 7. This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 shots off the pace. That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Yeah, nicely holed.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
L is for left. Now, I don't know if they meant to do that.
Yeah, well played. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make their par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
Going and going and going.
Time for the 2nd shot here at the 13th. Currently -5, tied for 6th position. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This one started out on a good line. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. Opting for the 9-iron. Lovely effort, that. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third.
And with only 4 holes to go in this event, Luke, this is a good opportunity, big moment for this player.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close.
Now 5 strokes behind. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well, that should find the bunker. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Putting for a par here.
So far, so good.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Sitting at -6. Tied for 5th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
A must make, good opportunity with 2 to play.
That was a gallant attempt. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. He's currently sitting in 5th place. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
And this one is for his par. That will work. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole is a long par 4.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
And tidy looking shot, that one.
Well, he means business. Coming out, hitting shots like that against HV3. I think Harold's just as surprised as I am.
Looking good.
And that'll bring an end to today's proceedings. And Henny, I think the takeaway for this player is that they really dominated their rival at this event.
Absolutely, Luke. I think the consolation prize is the way they performed against their rival this week. That should absolutely give them confidence as they prepare for their next event.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry.
Like the look of this one.
Ooh. A bogey putt awaits.
So it'll be a bogey on the scorecard to begin the round.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. So distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. The course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike a Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the 6th. There is a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
And here we are with the third shot. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt coming up for his par.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently one stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
That is hunting for the hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Teeing off here at the third hole. Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
Great shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
That is a huge sigh of relief there, Luke. Finally gets one to go.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Judging it beautifully.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
This one looks like it's going right.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Trying to get back to even par with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
That's disappointing. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Ooh, right by the hole. And this one is for bogey. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
That's on the green and you never know what could happen.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
go in.
There's no doubt about this rivalry. It's certainly heating up. That has moved them within touching distance of their rival. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Sitting at 1 over for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Not bad. Here's a look at Rambo from a moment ago.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. And back to the play, shall we? Second shot here on the 7th. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. Feet coming up to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
The Englishman, Justin Rose, currently leading this tournament, playing nicely on top.
We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the hybrid. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Oh, Rich, how good is that?
This tour player is just streets ahead now.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, that's frustrating. This putt is of 9 feet. Okay, steady now.
This one for bogey.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Opting for the 6-iron. And here we are with the third shot. It was on a good line.
Putting for a par now.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we have been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn. It'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
sitting at +1. That's a bit out of shape. Getting ready to play their third. Going with the 8-iron here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
This putt is about 8 feet. Oh, so close. Putting for par. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
This one might need to get down a little. Oh, that was pure. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Looks good.
And that will drop in for birdie.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Well, he's in the spot he feels most comfortable. That's first place. I don't think he's going to want to let that go.
Let's take a look at Justin Rose, shall we?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
And here we are with the third shot.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Looking good.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Oh, great swing there. Time for the second shot at the 14th. That's inside the house of opportunity. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
Is tracking.
Just didn't drop.
A par putt awaits.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now on the tee of a long par 4. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from around 135 yards.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 1 under.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently in 5th place.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Currently a couple under for the round. Let's see what happens here at the 17th. Wonderfully played. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 5 strokes behind our leader. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
They've got this putt to tie Justin Rose.
Oh, he's up, Tiger.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
That was a gallant attempt. This next putt is for bogey. Now 5 strokes behind.
And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. It's tracking. And that signs off on today's round. Well, that was a pretty solid day's effort all round, and just 18 holes left to play.
1 round to go, Luke. I'm hoping that it provides as much energy as the first rounds have.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action.
I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam, and it's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Right now, Luke, this player is trailing heading into the final round. However, many things can happen. If the leader stumbles, this player's got a great opportunity to bypass, overtake, and win this tournament.
Well, it's set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this.
And here we are with the third shot. Big par saver coming up for this fella.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Yep, that's disappointing. Getting underway over par. That never helps.
Yeah, a bit of a rocky start, but let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of times to make up for that mistake.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him the third round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with him, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with him, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down?
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
And back to the course with the live action.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the lead. And he needs this to save par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Choosing the 9-iron here.
4 right.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for...
Oh my, how about that for a par?
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
And he needs this to save par. Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Currently 1 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Second shot here on the 6th. This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Looking really good, this one. Yes, they've made it. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He finds himself currently tied for 12th. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Ouch, that hurts. This one's for birdie.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
And that will take him to 3 under. This is Justin Rose. Lovely shot out of the bunker. That's in tight. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And we've arrived at a par 3. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This one headed left in a hurry.
Is that what they had in mind?
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
That's pretty tidy.
That's impressive. Way to dig your way out of a hole.
And to be fair, getting it up and down out of the bunker, albeit that was a pretty simple, straightforward bunker shot.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
He's 2 shots back.
And choosing the 8-iron here. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Yes!
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in.
Okay, let's get back to the action. A few shots under par at the moment. Just on the fringe of the top 10. Ooh, that almost went down.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. This putt to try and save their par.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one will be for bogey. I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
Surely it's going to.
That's frustrating. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. He's currently tied for 15th. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. Let's return to live play now. This would be a great up and down. Well, you like the look of those hands.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Let's head to the 12th hole. Opting for the 9-iron. Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, just missed. 7 feet to the cup.
Yep, tracking well.
Oh, that's a clutch par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down the right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
They get a little ground draw here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Ooh, right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
Well holed. Currently 2 under for the event. We have a short par 4 ahead of us here.
Definitely looking to make a move on this hole. Could be interesting.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Second shot here on the 14th hole.
Pretty good shot there. John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, how about that one? And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. That was a bit of a miscue.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? A 7-footer right here. It's half a chance of being holed, this one.
Looked good for a while, but unable to drop, just inches away.
Now 7 shots behind after that. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Look out left.
This would be a great up and down. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Great touch. John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now at the 17th hole. Nicely done. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
That's some good golf right there.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Get in. Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently a couple under for the event.
Let's head to the final hole of this round.
Bit untidy, wasn't it?
Just a bit outside into the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. Well, this will be a bonus, right on 17 feet from here.
A bit too much pace on that one.
This putt is for a score of 72.
And that brings a close to this event. And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxhole Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxhome Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. 18 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That's the right pace. This should drop.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the hole the whole way.
Currently 1 under for the round. Here we are at the third.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Not a bad play, that one.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
14 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Well done. Take the birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He's in a share of 7th place. This hole is a par 5. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Playing from around 240 yards.
Currently a shot off the lead.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
And this putt to move into a share of first. Super shot that.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his...
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
And he's safely on the green.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Currently has a share of 2nd place. This hole here is a par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. That's heading for the fairway. This one from about 160 yards out.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's get back to it, shall we?
An opportunity here to move into a tie for first.
Ooh. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Nice stroke. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Not a bad line, this one.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Lining up from around 160 yards.
Just 1 shot back now.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Beautiful shot. And that will take him to 5 under. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
And from the greenside rough here.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Just 1 off the lead after that hole. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Well, this is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front nine with possibly an eagle 3.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Steady on. It's just about 3 feet away. Solid par putt, that.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. So, Rich, it looks like a nice start to the rivalry by this player after 9 holes. Your thoughts?
Luke, so far so good against their rival, but let's face it, only 9 holes has happened. There's still a long way between now and the end of the tournament.
Quality shot, that one. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently second place. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
It was on a good line. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Wow, what a shot.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the play, shall we?
A birdie putt awaits.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
That could play.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Oh, so close. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Sitting at 7 under par for the day, currently in the lead.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This is a par putt. Now leading by 1 shot. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Atta boy, good shot. Going with the hybrid. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. And here we are with their 4th.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, it looks like it's too much club on this one. Playing their 5th shot. Here's their 6th shot. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back.
And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And this putt for a share of the lead. Oh, what a great stroke.
That putt went a bit long there.
Big putt for par coming up. And down she goes. He's currently tied for 4th. Setting up now on a par 4. Handy effort, that one.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Currently a shot off the lead.
How close was that to going down? Let's see if he can make this. Keep the par on the card. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Beautiful swing there. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
Nearly finding the dance floor there, Luke, off the tee. Great stuff.
Ooh, that almost went down. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Don't mind the look of this. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
And now striding to the final tee of this round.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
This shot from the first cut of rough. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And as this round winds down, he finishes in second place.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.